It's not close.
Yes! Yes! We got it, boys!
Captain's draft. I'm
Okay,
excited for
okay.
Captain's draft. Remember when we used to like
Remember,
look at
do
all
not
the
press
heroes?
enter.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
We're back on draft.
No, I haven't pressed enter for a very, very long time. Probably like 80 games now. Okay,
Yeah.
I've learned. I'm literally gonna press it today.
It's Team Ross's drafting, but it's veteran drafting.
Ah, that's all right. It's interesting. We used to do Captain's Draft a lot. So there's the list of heroes. We've got to think about like what heroes do we want to play. They got all 6 bans up front, and then it's just drafting. So there's a lot. It's a lot quicker draft process, really.
Yes, it is. Oh my god, only 3 bans. What are they gonna do?
Well, there might
Mother.
only be 6 bans in total, but think about there's probably what 80 heroes banned automatically. So a
True.
very, very small hero pool. I can see some supports in there. You've got quite a lot of int supports actually. You've got Bane, you've got Lion, you've got Shadow Demon. Is there Venge? No, there's no Venge. Not many Agi supports. Roaming Tiny, Undying. You've got Clockwork.
Yeah.
There's a few
Spirit
stuff.
Breaker.
Spirit Breaker Pos 4 maybe, yeah. There's enough in here. There's a few good carries in there as well. So, yeah, should be a good game. See how they can make the most of this draft. Ooh, really thinking about the bans. I guess they have time to think about bans because there's only 6 of them. Gonna go for Spectre, playing it safe. There were enough heroes to deal with Broodmother, I thought, but I guess they just didn't want to be brooded.
Oh, I hope there's an Enigma pick.
Would be pretty big. There is a silencer in the game though, so you'd need to get rid of that if you were thinking about Enigma. Yeah, or pick it. Yeah, silencer Enigma. I guess you get the black hole and then you cover your own black hole with the global silence, so they can't interrupt it. That could maybe be a good combo.
There's also like DP, I guess, that has a silence and all that. There's a Magnus. They could do like a combo with Mag. RP into like black hole. Unreal.
That's maybe slightly overkill.
Oh yeah, no Abaddon.
Oh yeah, don't even need to ban it. It's just not there.
Well, silence has been banned, so you never know.
First pick Underlord, not a surprise. It was actually banned in the last captain's mode. No, did we have a lobby where actually stuff happened? Oh yeah, then we had to quit out. Magnus. Okay, I like the first pick Magnus. Yeah, really good hero in this draft. I think of Magnus as a hero who's not easily countered.
Oh,
Okay, Lion.
who's being fingered today?
Keep it family friendly, please, Karen. I need the sponsors.
Excuse me. his ability is called Finger of Death.
That's true. I should call it something else. I don't know, like the fist bump of death. High five of death.
The nuke of death.
I like Lion though. We don't see him that often actually in Iron Houses, and he's
No.
very straightforward. Stuns, has mana, big ult, huge. Mag Jug, yeah, Jug's in the game. That could be a really good combo. Mag PA, also a famous combo.
Mm. Oh god, yeah.
It's quite a different drafting style because all the picks are now, so you can't go, we'll ban out that hero later. You see their Magnus and you think, right, what are they going to pick? Oh, they could pick PA. We need to now either counter pick it in advance or we need to pick it ourselves. You can't just ban it out. So
Yeah.
it makes you think about the whole draft up front, which I actually quite like.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, Bane, fair enough.
5 seconds
Good hero.
remaining. Radiant team pick.
Tiny.
Okay.
He's a popular
Okay.
hero, very strong hero as well.
Yeah.
Can't see any complaints about picking a Tiny. Tiny Bane Underlord, quite a strong combo already. Lots of crowd
that-
control.
3, 5, and 4, I guess. Position wise.
Yeah, it's going to have to be. I mean, you can see a Tiny mid. I know Topson did it in the Omega League.
5
But
seconds
I
remaining.
think Tiny's most common in POS 4.
Yeah.
I don't like POS 3 Tiny, and you wouldn't do it with an Underlord.
Radiant
So,
team pick. Dire team pick.
oh, Undying. Oh,
Okay.
straight into the next pick as
Wow.
well. Juggernaut, yeah.
Oh,
Jug
very well
Magnus.
done.
Makes sense. Someone called it out Yeah, it was Tom in chat. He knows. Juggernaut Magnus, big combo. You've got Lion for the crowd control. You've got Undying for that strong early game pressure. Pretty good against Underlord and Tiny as well.
10 seconds remaining.
If they're going to be in a lane together, you've got Undying taking their strength and just slapping them.
5 seconds.
It's a really clever pick.
I mean, currently, unless they use like RP and stuff, it's only like Lion that can cancel Bane ulti at the moment, unless they actually commit the RP for it.
You can skewer it, but that you do have to be quite close to him, I guess. Yeah, you're right. So Bane may get a lot of ultimates off. Right, it is literally last 2 picks have to come up from the Dire here. They've still got over a minute to think about it.
So they need their 1 and 2.
They do indeed. You have to lane against or play against a Juggernaut.
I'm pretty sure Jack S likes playing like the Lord Druid and the Lycan.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, you actually could get away with Lycan this game, I think. There's a possibility there. You've got quite good death ball with Underlord anyway, especially you don't want to be charging into a Tiny or a Bane. I think you could do a good Lycan. But if not, then maybe consider Spirit Breaker. Okay. So, another tanky strength hero. You've got 3 strength heroes against an Undying.
Yeah.
And against the Cleave of Magnus. I feel like that's maybe a bit dangerous, but Spirit Breaker can be pretty strong. You know, if he gets the ball rolling, can really help with those ganks. You've got Tiny and Spirit Breaker, so you've got a lot of gank potential. And now I'm thinking, is that going to be a Tiny mid? Probably to lane against the Magnus, I'd imagine. Final pick coming in now. It is Ricky. They did go for Ricky. Okay, Ricky's pretty good against Juggernaut. You can kill him while he's silent, so he can't Omni Slash or spin. Lion is a free kill. You can do a lot to Magnus as well because he can't skewer out. Magnus will have to buy a BKB at some point in his item build. It gives him a lot of gank. You've got Ricky, Spirit Breaker, and Tiny, and Bane as well. You have so much gank on that team, and then Underlord to be tanky as well, and just to, you know, hold the front lines, teleport your team out after a gank goes wrong. So I quite like the Dire. If they can get pickoffs, it's going to be strong.
I wonder who's playing who though. I mean, I don't really know much about the Hythes apart from like obviously Brexx, Roidz, and Jack S. But it's like looking at that lineup, I don't have any idea who like Roidz is gonna play.
Roidz just plays everything really, but recently he's been on POS 1, so you may see Roidz Ricky. Venomancer as the last pick. Oh yeah, Roidz does play mid. No, it's Jack Tiny, xokn Underlord, DoKn Bane, Brexx Spirit Breaker, and it is Roidz Ricky. Yeah, Roidz has really taken to POS 1 recently. That's been his sort of favourite role to play. I know he did play a bit of offlane Dragon Knight. He played a bit of support, but I think now he's found his comfort in Tier 1. Oli Venomancer, and Tim Magnus. So we might see a POS 3 Magnus and a POS 2 Venomancer mid, which should be an interesting place to put Veno, but it could still work, definitely. He's got to be careful about being ganked. You know, Spirit Breaker and Tiny run at you along with... Oh no, Tiny's already mid, I'm guessing. Spirit Breaker comes to gank, and you are a dead venomous serpent thing. I don't know what he's supposed to be.
Snake.
Yeah, I guess he's kind of got that like cobra thing going on. I don't know. Oh, did Tim just jump? It's pretty cool. Oh, I like the old core Tiny where you bought Ags and you had a permanent tree and it just, you just smashed everything. It was awesome.
I do not thank.
All right. Into the game of Bath versus Hythe.
Oh, here we go.
So it is Tiny mid.
Yep.
And it is Oli mid as well. Okay. Don't know if Wraithband is what you want on Veno. I guess he is desperate for some base damage because it is so terrible. But Veno doesn't really need armor and agi. You need maybe even null talismans, or maybe not.
Have they swapped lanes? Because Ricky's going off lane and Underlord.
Okay, they have swap lanes, but what were they scared of? Tim Magnus, and Magnus is a strong hero, but he's not really that scary in the off lane. So why did they want to swap? Now they have to lane against Undying and Juggernaut, and I bet they didn't think... I bet they thought Undying was going to go with Magnus. So to see Undying with Juggernaut, I really don't think that's what they expected at all.
See you later,
So
Yeah.
the lanes are very, very unusual.
30 seconds.
Offlane Ricky, yeah, I don't know why they've made the swap. What were they so scared of? Were they really scared of Magnus Undying?
I'm
Maybe
not
they were.
sure.
I
We'll
bet
have
when
to
they see them.
because if they end up swapping again, then you would realize that it's the Undying that they were like scared of.
I think that's what they were scared of. There might be a fight in the bot lane.
The battle begins for good and all.
Okay, he just takes the bounty. Doesn't even need to spin. Now he's going to spin on DoKn. I think spin is 300 damage at level 1. It's not going to be enough to kill him because Bane's fairly tanky. It is 85 times 5. Yeah, it's quite a lot of damage. We just always forget. Always forget to make my mini-map size smaller. It's much nicer for spectating. One day I'll
Funny
remember.
that was like an updated. Funny that was like an automatic thing, like streamer settings or something. Like
Oh yeah, to have your game set differently, yeah. That would be good, because you may want to use different cosmetics for streaming, or different, you know,
Yeah.
terrain and different towers, and just to make the game easier to view. Wow, Noodle's doing so much damage. 74 base damage. He has stolen 12 strength. He is giving the slap onto Roidz and DoKn. The huge decay. What the radius of it is massive. Stealing your strength. Alright, mid lane you've got...
Venom.
Does he? Orb of Venom Undying? No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. He's not got an orb. Oh, he's
Oh no, sorry,
actually
he's
quick
queued
buff.
up.
He's
queued up,
he does
sorry.
want to buy one. Wow, that's very aggressive.
sorry.
I like to see that, actually. So Oli has gone for wards very early and is just feeding Tiny some gold. Ah, it's only 15 gold. Not a lot.
Yeah, but 15 more than.
Yeah, if he was laning against anyone else. So you've got this xokn Brexx lane. Double strength heroes top. Oh, Brexx with the cheeky little bash. Elliot's come to support Bath. They're going with Drekkon top. If Brexx gets a bash, it's a kill. Oh, I thought that was a bash. Charge. Kill. And that's first blood. 2 strength heroes just run in and click Drekkon. Yeah, Brexx does have that Orb of Venom. So he is the POS 4 Spirit Breaker. I guess you have to count him as POS 4 because they've swapped lanes. You wouldn't want a POS 5 Spirit Breaker, would you?
No.
Normally.
Juggernaut versus Ricky. Maybe that's really what they were trying to do. They knew that Ricky could blink away from Jug. Oh, they took a career kill top. Getting their own back in the top lane. Oh, draining the mana from Underlord. That's a pretty good counter. You can drain the mana. So Underlord can't just spam you with the Firestorm.
I love mana draining lane. It annoys people so much.
A good
Well,
counter to
that
it is
does
to
a
get
lot
the
for
stick. Because you get a charge every time he does mana drain. So then at
Yeah.
least you can build those up ready to give yourself mana when you need it. But it is very tilting to play against mana drain because the range is so long. The break distance is enormous. Like, you have to run so far these days. Oh, it's tilting.
There's nothing worse though than Pugna ult. Because you just can't. Honestly, it feels like you have to walk the length of the earth just to
Oh,
get
yeah.
rid of that.
Like, oh, I can't cancel it. And you try to hit him for a few seconds, like, convinced you'll kill him. And then you finally realise that this isn't working. This is Captain's Draft as well, Dave. Yeah, you've joined an interesting time. What's a Hythe? I don't know. What is a Hythe? The Hythers. That's where they're all from. And yeah, this is Captain's Draft because Captain's Mode legit doesn't work.
Rainbow Warrior!
Yeah, Valve broke Captain's Mode with a 10 megabyte update.
Yeah. Very noble of them. We didn't want to do Captain's Mode anyway. They knew we wanted to do Draft. So they were just accommodating for us.
They were just sick of just everyone just picking the same goddamn heroes that they thought, you know what?
I know
It's
how
gonna
we'll
break
change
the
the
game.
meta. Yeah, we'll just force
Yeah.
you to play Captain's Draft.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, we made the lobby like 3 times and it instantly crashes if you have Captain's mode enabled, but Captain's Draft, that's good to go. Ooh, Brexx trying to get that double stun in. Very nice. This is not a fun lane for a Tiny. But he does have a regen rune in his bottle, so he's pretty lucky there. Let me have a look at the last hits now. 24. Underlord is actually winning. Xokn, the huge player. That's some immortal tier last hitting he's got going on there. Oh, Tiny's got like a whole level advantage. Or half a level. Maybe he's just feeding Nether wards, maybe. He's going to pop his regen rune in a moment. We've got a bit of a weird fight going on here. Brexx and Drekkon behind the towers. Oh, he didn't get... What happened to his regen rune? It got cancelled by that ward. Oh, no, that is sad. Is Brexx going to be okay? He might be. He's a fairly tanky hero. Oh, the bulldoze lasts 8 seconds. Wow. No wonder it's so hard to kill Spirit Breaker.
All the bounty runes went to Dire, I think. If I see it right.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start for the Hythers. So much fighting in this top lane. Tiny, he struggled a bit, but he's actually still managed to get quite a lot of CS. So, not quite as hampered by the Venomancer lane as much as I thought he would be anyway.
Oh,
the
God,
damage
DoKn!
Noodlz did, but what on earth? And what is going on top? Looks like there was a skewer under the tower. I think Brexx is going to be fine. But that enormous play by Noodlz, that guy was on half HP and he just went, yep, WQ, see you later. And look at Roidz, he is chasing Veteran. I think Veteran might die. Roidz uses Blink 1. Tricks of the trade. He's got another Blink Strike if he needs it. He's doing another auto. The massive heal! It's such a huge spell. How is rank 2 does... It's only 29 per unit, but I guess when there's a full creep wave... Whoa. Noodlz going huge on this Undying, man. I really should play Undying. It's one of the only 2 heroes I haven't played yet.
It's one of my highest win rate heroes. I think I've got like 70%. Over like 20 something games, or maybe even more.
Dave's already given us a video title. Thank you.
The Hythe Mind.
The Hythe Mind. I like it. Oh, here comes the Spirit Breaker. There's the symbol on Veteran's head. You can see Spirit Breaker on the map, that pink arrow, which is approaching very swiftly. But he can always spin the stun, right? I believe the stun is magical. And he knows...
Yeah, quick reactions.
No, they actually cancel it early because he was too far under his tower. Noodlz doing a nice pull, keeping his jug safe. Gets double bash.
Bash!
Triple bash? No, no triple bash. DoKn just gives a little slap to Veteran. You still get stunned? Yeah, I wasn't sure because it says pierce spell immunity no. But I kind of felt like you do get stunned, but maybe you don't.
Oh, charge bottom. What the heal?
Another enormous heal from the Noodle. And Veteran's going to be okay, just spinning around. They've also got healing ward. Here comes Drekkon, out with the stun. But you're not going to kill Roidz, are you? Let's be honest. So it's 3v3. It's now a tri-lane in the bot lane, leaving both the pos 3s to just duke it out. Magnus versus Underlord. Nothing is happening that lane, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, Ollie's already taken a tower. Look at Ollie's build. No points Venomous Gale, max ward Poison Sting. That's a pretty powerful mid build. Here comes Brexx. Brexx is fast. Now you've got the tiny avalanche. Why is he waiting so long to use it? And he throws him on. Lobs his branch in, and there's a kill. Yeah, there could have been some TPs, I think. I feel like there were lots of TPs at the ready, but maybe Ollie wasn't calling it.
Yeah, I would have still called it though, because then at least whoever TPs make can get a bit of XP, I guess, from mids.
Yeah, I agree. I do like Ollie's build though. I feel like maybe he should have set up wards sort of here, just outside the easy camp. Then he can be farming them non-stop. I don't feel like he's maybe farmed the side camps as much as he could have done this game. Is Sim going to be okay? They've stunned him. Fast on wave. He's just going to skewer out. He's going to be fine. How many heroes have hit level 6 already? 4 heroes. Few heroes are getting close. Ricky is one of the strongest level 6s, even though it is a passive. Permanent invisibility and a massive backstab multiplier. Yeah, the slow on Gale never scales at all. So I agree. The Poison Sting slow is only 15%, which isn't a lot, to be honest. But Oli is literally 0-4-4-0. He's already got a Veil, but Veil, when you don't have your ultimate, feels a bit odd.
No, them wards, it can hit harder.
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know if that works, to be honest. I don't think it does.
I don't know. I'm just...
Oh, Tim found a nice stack, but Brexx was like, nope. Goes for the charge. Bash?
Oh.
No bash. Tim just TP's out. Did Brexx cancel his stun by accident? I'm not sure. Tim's out anyway. See you later, nerds is used.
A very fitting voice line.
Veteran is nearly level... No, he is level 6. He's nearly got Mask of Madness. So he's going Mask of Madness first item jug. I'm a big fan of that item build on him, even if most players aren't. And DoKn just walks up to Noodles and just gets a kill. Fine. See you later, nerds.
And 2 tips.
Oh, it got cancelled by the shockwave. I did think about that. So actually, just a sick play from Tim. Well done, Tim. Right, Veteran really should be carrying some dust now, because if you see Ricky and he's used Tricks of the Trade, you can get a kill, but he's very hard to kill, to be fair. Tricks of the Trade, Invis, and Blink Strike. How are you ever going to get a full Omni on him? Not before your Abyssal Blade.
Oh, Tim was too busy digging. And then Brexx takes his out.
He manages to get the ult. Reverse player to use, but it's not going to do anything to Brexx, is it? Tim taking quite a lot of damage. Massive. See that heal? 360. That is stronger than an Omni Knight Q. A rank 4 Omni Knight Q at only rank 3. Alright, Soul Rip is just ridiculous. But Brexx goes in again. The cooldown of charge. Obviously not as long as I thought it was. Another big heal from Noodles. He's popped his ult too. Here comes Drekkon. Nice stun. Unthought, is he going to TP out? He tries. I think it might be too much damage. He's fairly tanky. He's 1 charge is just on cooldown. He's going to die. Rank 1 ult takes 6 seconds. It's like TPing to an outpost. Very unlikely that you'll get out. We've still got a lot of heroes who aren't level 6 yet, even though we're 10 minutes in. Actually, no, my mistake. It's just 2 heroes. You've got Brexx on the Spirit Breaker, who's only level 5. Obviously, his level ult adds a nice stun. 100 bonus damage and a bash. Knocked back for double the distance. But also, Lion's level 6 is huge. 600 magic damage.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that he's not 6 already. Like, he's only level 4. It's very tragic.
Yeah, that's why actually I like Lion in the POS 4 role, but it does look like he struggled to get XP. I guess he did have to leave the lane quite early. So, yeah, that's how it goes, you know. Brexx charging again. He's being very aggressive with his charges. Noodles doesn't have his tombstone because it's got a very long cooldown, but here's a TP from Oli. Oli does have his ult, uses it straight away, and the Veil. He does manage to get Roidz, but here comes an ult from DoKn. It's cancelled. Veteran is spinning. DoKn dodges just a little bit of Veteran's ult, spin, but now Veteran has the ult. Doesn't need it. Just going to get a kill. I think he's going to Mask of Madness ult DoKn now. Yeah, he definitely will. Let's go. No? Oh, DoKn is fast. Actually, the same speed as Juggernaut, just with brown boots. Okay, he's a fast hero, Bane. To add to his many strengths. We've got the mech on Oli, so even though he went mid, he's building a bit support. I guess that frees up Magnus to get the Blink Dagger early and just go damage. So Oli went Veil straight into mech, and now he's going Guardian Greaves. I like that he's taken on the tier 3 role, letting Magnus play tier 2, but in a different lane. I think that's clever. Oli's very high level, though. Highest net worth in the game on this Venomancer. Pretty huge. You've got 4 Die Heroes bot. Roidz is ready. He's fairly low level, though. They've got a huge slow, though. Here comes the stun. We have the blink on the tiny. A lot of damage, but out comes the mech and the heal from SupahNoodlz. TPs are coming in, but it might be a bit late. Do they have the damage to kill Noodles? They are heading in quite hard. Throw the... Oh, no, you had the chance to throw your tree. Reverse polarity on 2. Then we have the Drekkon stun. It's the Ravage. Is he going to Omni Slash? He pops Mask of Madness. He stands still for a while. Decides, I don't need Omni Slash. I'm just going to right-click you. In fact, he may still have to go into Omni. Yes, he does. Dodges the Spirit Breaker ult. But Tiny manages to find a kill on Noodles. I'm not quite sure how he did that. So it's not a great trade for the Radiant, though Veteran is picking up some kills. So that's always a good thing for their team.
Lion finally got 6. He didn't have the 6 when Mag RP'd.
Oh, the spin's just a little bit too late. Out comes the Spirit Breaker stun again. He is stunned in spin. Here's a TP. Roidz trying to get the kill. Immediately cancels Tricks to Trade after 1 attack for the kill. Really nice play from him. And now they're going on Drekkon. I don't think they have any way to stop him. xokn gets the hit with a massive swack of his sword. Brexx charges in yet again. Man, he loves to charge. Then he's like, do we dive? Do we not dive? A little bit of a... Oh, DoKn, he's got the ult again. Fiend's gripped onto Noodles. Do they have to damage to kill him before he soul rips for about 8 million? He soul rips himself for 400, still dies. Mech's been used. Oli is now stuck. Tower is gone. 4 heroes bot. I think Oli is going to die here. Another kill that Brexx charges yet again. Double kill for Brexx. Really nice play from the Dire.
Come on, BVGS, what are you doing?
I know. That momentum was massive in that fight. Like, it looked fairly even for a while, but then Roidz went back in, another charge. And I did say what I like about Dire is they're good at picking people off as he tries to pick off Tim. Tim doesn't have reverse polarity. One more right click, one more maybe. Here's Ricky, does the double blink strike into the Trickster trade. The distance he can cover is insane. And Brexx was charging as well. This is what I loved about the Dire lineup. They are so good at picking people off. You've got the Blink Tiny, you've got the Spirit Breaker, you've got the Ricky, you've got the Bane ult. You know, hold faith for BVGS. They definitely can still win. You know, they're not miles behind in net worth. Okay, it's a bit of an early start for the Dire. But, you know,
anything can happen, yeah.
Hythes can get toxic and throw games. You never know. Yeah, anything can happen. Definitely the motto of this game. Yeah, out comes a little bit of farming from Oli. He's getting pretty close to Guardian Greaves, so it'll give him an even stronger heal. How much does Mech heal? Mech heals 275, Guardian Greaves heals 300. So the heal isn't that much better, but it becomes a lot cheaper for you. You restore more mana from the Arcane Boots as well, and you dispel. So lots of good reasons to get Guardian Greaves.
Oh. Noodles found xokn.
Is xokn going to be okay? He's very tanky. He has gone first item, Vanguard. Vanguard plus a Ring of Health. That's not building into anything particular. Is he trying to go Abyssal Blade? Instant item on Underlord.
Oh god.
Is xokn really a low MMR player? I mean, he's top net worth. He's been doing work this game. Roidz just instantly finds Noodles. Thanks for the free kill. I have a double damage. We already got Diffusal Blade. Diffusal Blade this early on Ricky. That is brutal. So much damage. 20 agi, 40 mana burn as well. Yeah, he's pretty huge. Let's look at the scores. 4-0 for Ricky. He is huge. But xokn, oh, he's going for pipe. So he went Vanguard just to get tanky for himself, then he went for pipe. So he's already a very tanky boy, this Underlord. Gone for a Soul Ring as well, Soul Ring Wand. So he's got that mana to sustain his spamming. Doesn't need the Arcane Boots.
Tonight's her. Oh.
Maybe Oli could have microed his Plague Wards into it. That's what I was thinking. Ooh, lots of neutral items. Tier 1 neutral items still. But don't worry, xokn is doing some farming. In the Radiant Triangle. They even have wards, but they can't do much. Oh, Veteran's going for his MKB. I don't know why he's got Imp Claw. You don't really need Imp Claw on Juggernaut because you've got so much crit chance anyway. They found xokn. Is he going to ult? If he wants to, he's got to do it quick. He decides he's going to ult. He's so tanky. They have nowhere near enough damage to bring down. The even Finger of Death, and he still gets out. They commit the finger. He still doesn't die. Oh, that's a cheeky question mark.
No, it's because I think Jackass accidentally did good game, well played.
Oh, right.
Chat, and he said my bad.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, it's a mistake. All right, they have to forfeit the game. They said good game, well played. That's just the rules. Sorry, guys. It's the rules.
That's it.
Wait, is Undying got a massive flower on his head? What the hell is this? This is horrible. Whoa, Tiny, he blinks in. He tries to kill Veteran. Almost insta-kills him, but he doesn't throw the tree in time. Is Veteran going to commit his ult for him? Yes, he is. Mask of Madness ult. Carving up that Tiny.
Bloody hell.
But it does bring him under the tower, so he's got to run back. Brexx is charging in on him. We've got the healing ward. Is he going to turn around and kill the healing ward? Yes, he does. Nice kill from Brexx. Noodles, he's now been slowed. Ult comes out from Brexx. Here comes the RP. It's a 3-man RP. Oli, he's going to ult. He's going to pop the Veil. This is a lot of damage from the Radiant, and that's going to be a full wipe, apart from the Underlord, who is bot lane. So you lose Noodles, but you get a 4-man kill, and you're going to take the tower. Nice fight for BVGS, basically off Tim's back. You know, first Veteran gets a kill with his ult, and then Tim with the huge RP. Well done, Tim.
You know, it seemed like we were like Well, I was like, come on, BVGS. And now look, you know, anything did happen.
Do you know the reason I like Magnus? Yeah, well, Hythe can still win, but BVGS, that's a really nice fight for them. The reason I like Magnus is no matter how bad a game is going, there's always the chance you get a massive RP and turn it around.
Yeah.
It's like, I love those heroes who, if they just get a nice team fight ult, you can turn the game around. And Magnus is definitely one of them. His ult goes up to a 3.75 second duration. You can get it even more. Out comes the charges, TPs as well. Brexx is fast. He's really fast. They got no way to stop him. Out comes the stun. He doesn't have the follow-up stun. Here comes the tiny avalanche. Nice stun from Drekkon. Stuns their whole team. But they managed to find the Bane. How has he got the range for that? He's actually already got the keen optic. Really nice neutral item for Bane.
He's not going Aether Lens. He's going 4-staff first.
Okay, well, you could move yourself in to ult. That always works too. I guess you're trying to run away from, I don't know, the tombstone, the juggernaut. I kind of think Aether Lens is better on Bane. But I guess if you're a support, if you're the only support, right? Like the other support is Brexx. Not saying Brexx isn't supporting. Whoa, never mind. Let's have a look at Roidz getting a kill. Just easily eats up Drekkon in the mid lane. Now he's chasing Veteran. Veteran's actually higher level than Roidz. Out comes a nice spin from Veteran. He predicts it, but he's a bit trapped in. Tim destroys all the trees. He's like, don't worry, mate. I'll get you out of here. All trees gone. Still being chased. He's actually still going to go down. Getting completely trapped in by the Tiny. Now they've got the sleep. Brexx comes in. Nice counsel from DoKn. Really good play. DoKn and xokn, they're doing so much work this game. And the gank squad, they're too tanky. They're so tanky and they're so good at killing people with stuns. Just easy pickoffs. Obviously, Radiant need to do full team fights. That's what BVGS need to be looking for, because that's where they're strong. Whereas Dire, they are so good at picking people off.
When Juggernaut was in these trees here, he literally just had his MKB delivered to him as well.
He's pretty strong, though. Look at his net worth. It's still higher than Roidz, despite the fact that Roidz has so many kills. Because Veteran, he's got better and better at farming recently. Though, look how high xokn is on farm. Is this guy really a 1k MMR player? It's hard to tell. And same with DoKn. We always laugh, oh, we've got DoKn, so you know that's the handicap. But his ults and his nightmare usage, it's been pretty good.
I think maybe because they've been playing with like the Hythes that are like really high or higher MMR. Maybe they've just learned, you know, like just these little things that's made them a good.
If
player.
xokn is legit 1k MMR, he's pretty good for a 1k MMR player. I mean, yeah, that's some good play from this underlord. Top net worth, top farm. And he's doing well in the team fights. He's itemized intelligently as well. It's pretty good.
I mean, sometimes like I do think that people's ranks and MMRs don't actually reflect like their actual skill in the game.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So sure, they might be Herald or a Guardian, but they could actually play like a Legend Ancient player or something. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, how can you call someone who's 1k boosted? There's literally like nowhere for him to go below, right? Yeah, there's definitely a gold lead and an XP lead for the Dire, but Radiant have so much team fight if everything goes together. I know it's a bit of pressure on Tim because he's their real only AoE stun, but if Tim can find a nice RP on 2 or 3, GG.
Bottom tower has seen better days.
Dire are playing a little bit passive. If I were them, I would really be throwing yourself at towers now. Oh, there's a lot of drawing. I think that's coming from Roidz. They all can see each other. They're just chilling. Eating Oli's wards for breakfast. Wow, Tiny. That's Jack. Highest level in the game and also highest net worth. Second highest net worth now. He's climbed up. Got that Echo Saber going for BKB. Phase Boost Tiny is quite interesting. I guess it does give you that 18 damage, which applies twice with the Echo Saber. Usually see, I guess, do you see treads on Tiny? Maybe Arcane Boots? Or maybe Phase is good. I guess you need the armor, so...
Oh, it's popped dust for nothing.
Yeah, Jack's going to blink out. They knew he was invis. But he makes it out. Veteran just hitting level 14. He's got the Empower. MKB and Mask of Madness, he's going to hit very hard if he can get his ult off. Get some time to auto. It should be part of the breakdown, Tom, yes. And Oli's very good at feeding gold to the enemy team with his abilities. So, sorry, Oli, but your Arc Warden definitely leaves something to be desired. Yeah. You have to be careful with feeding wards, yeah. They've used the scan. It only just tickles the Roche. Nice. Look, we're going on Veteran. Veteran does manage to get his spin off, but it's too late. And what Dave said is 100% true. The stun from Spirit Breaker does stun no matter what. He's only got rank 1 stun, you noticed. So he's not got that 75 extra speed or the long stun duration, but it's still enough. They know he's there. They could see Roidz. Oli's just going straight for the TP, and yeah, he's going to get away.
Oh.
There's no basher yet from Roidz, so TP's out. It uses the bash stun. Yeah, I think it does use the bash stun. And does that pierce magic immunity? Yes, that does. Stun duration. I think it uses its own stun. The bash stun is when you go through people, right? When you pass people. I think it applies its own stun.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time.
Oh, I hear the stun from Tiny. They found Noodles in the corner. He's quite tanky, actually. Is he going to get the heal off on himself? He's going to try. Nope, he's going to go down. They've used the finger on Roidz. 3-man RP. It's a lot of damage. They skewered them all into the tower. Oli, he's there with the Veil. There's actually a buyback. Veteran, he's very low. He's used Master Commands before his ult. That was a big mistake. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that. 2 more buybacks. Look at this cluster of a team fight. But Dire, they are just tanking everything. Look how many Venom wards there are. But the Dire are just fighting through. Noodles is pretty strong now, though. A lot of strength stolen. All the buybacks are here from the Radiant, apart from used on Noodles. Not Noodles, sorry. Used on Veteran. And this fight is still going on. Are they going to find Jack? I think Jack's going to be out. He was thinking about going back in. I mean, what a cluster of a fight. I can't even tell like who died, who bought back. There were 4 deaths on the Radiant and 2 buybacks. Whereas there were 3 deaths on the Dire. So actually, the Dire still came out positive on that fight, despite having more dead currently. By about 600 gold. It was a very, very close fight. Oh, the stun from Drekkon, literally, as Jack blinked in. The lack of that. Or the prediction.
Absolute god.
It's a shame they didn't kill Roidz earlier. Like, instantly killed him. That would have been great. They fingered him. He got very low, but they just didn't have the damage. And Veteran, I don't know if it was a mistake or if something happened and I didn't pick it up, but he had Mask of Madness on, but he didn't have Omni. Like, he hadn't used Omni yet. So maybe he pressed Mask of Madness before Omni just by mistake. I can't tell.
We'll have to see. Maybe he was... Because there's usually when there's a team fight, you kind of tunnel vision sometimes, and like you might accidentally like panic press something because you're trying to like wanting to kill them. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just a straight up mistake on his button pressing, or maybe he was about to ult. The ult got interrupted, and then he pressed Mask of Madness. I mean, that might have been the case. There's a lot of annoying stuns, like from Tiny's Avalanche, for example, that kind of continually mini stuns you. Oh well, it was a nice team fight. Brexx, he's charging again. He's actually leveled up his spells now. Not going to go on Veteran. Interesting that Veteran's actually gone for Vanguard before he's gone for Basher. He really wanted to get tanky. DoKn, he finds Veteran, but he's just blinked in. I actually don't think he was expecting that. And very cute trying to sleep yourself, but you're going to die. He's actually just going to go straight into the ult. Can they kill DoKn in time? They do cancel it with Skewer, but that was a great play from DoKn. Out comes the RP, but here's the Omni Slash as well. Is it enough for combo? No, it's not. There's 5 Dire heroes here. With only 3 Radiant.
Was he baiting?
If he was, then that's 6,000 IQ play. But it kind of looked like he wandered in and was like, oh, there's a jump.
I know.
He like 4-staffed himself in, got so much of the ult up before Tim Skewer cancelled it. And the Dire, you know, XokN's already got the Crimson Guard. He popped that, and Jug's ult's doing very little damage, even though he's got quite a lot of items. Monkey King Bar and Mask of Madness, doesn't care. Crimson Guard is 60 damage a hit. It's a lot of damage off. That's like easily a third of his damage off every hit. DoKn is just, he's a tier ahead of us. He knows, look how many Venom wards we got here. But the Dire are so tanky, they just don't care. They've got Pipe. They've got health regen. Roidz has gone in straight onto Oli, but Oli's okay. 4-staff and the Guardian Greaves.
It is my duty to inform you that Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Oli's just running in again. Taking a lot of damage. Here comes the charge from Brexx. He stuns onto Veteran. He's doing some damage to spin. Nice stun, but here comes the BKB Tiny. He's punching Drekkon, but he can't claim because there's a Glimmer Cape. Now, are they going to kill Veteran again? Yes, he is silenced. What was he silenced by? It was a long time. Maybe he was still in the smoke cloud. Now you've got Tiny, so you're going to lose that Rax.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen, and I don't mean on hard times. Radiant's middle barracks.
XokN is still the highest on net worth. Just want to point that out. Look how much farm he's got. What an absolute
Just.
madman.
Only just though. If Roidz gets a bit more.
But Roidz is 11-1-11.
True.
He is a very, very fed Rickamaroo player. The best in-house player ever. Yeah, it was big brain. Now they're going for the Roche. I think that's going to be fairly uncontested. The Radiant aren't ready to commit for a team fight. It's a shame because Tim's actually had some pretty big RPs, but Veteran just doesn't quite have the damage to kill people yet. I think when you're behind or losing, maybe going for Abyssal Blade's not a good idea. They don't need more lockdown, they need more damage. Oh no, they're charging Veteran. Is he going to die again? He's sending items back to base. Here comes Brexx. Look how fast Brexx is, and they just instantly collapse on him, and he dies. Oh, okay, yeah. They left him alive for 1 second longer. He dies very quick. You've got to be so careful about being outside the map, outside your base. Nice ward up there, whoever placed that and when it was placed. Brexx, you know, he's got the Aghanums. I didn't even notice. Brexx with Ags plus Charge of Darkness, it gives so much move speed. If only he had the spider legs, it'd be even more. But I think the Ags adds 100 move speed to Charge of Darkness. So he's probably charging around 800 moves. Yeah, 830 before even using Bulldoze. With Bulldoze, probably near 1,000. Brexx is fast.
I think Veteran was doing this because they've got a sentry here, so maybe he didn't think that they would have a ward up here. Because the sentry doesn't hit that.
It's not quite close enough, is it, that sentry?
So maybe he thought it was alright to farm there, but...
Yeah, he needs to put that sentry needs to be closer.
I deserve this.
It might have been thrown down quickly in a team fight. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Right,
maybe.
TP's back. It's high ground time. We've got Aegis on Ricky, which is scary. Brexx, he just goes straight in. He's like, yeah, I'm going in. Okay, backs off. He's so fast, and the cooldown of his charge is 6 seconds. They know they've got a ward in the base, but I don't think they're going to be able to deward it. Xokn's got 104, but 120 bonus damage is still increasing. Brexx, he's charging in. Look at that smoke cloud. It gets 3 people. Oh, but there's the RP. Tim doing what he can. We've got an ultimate up. Big ultimate killing Oli. Oli's going to have to buy back. Really good Fiend Script. Brexx, he's kind of low. Is he going to be able to charge out? He's got nothing to charge to, so he's just going to die. There's a lot of venomous wards here. Veteran, he does have his ult. He's going to use his ult. Mask of Madness. He's doing a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough? Xokn is so tanky. Xokn can't ult because he has absolutely no mana. There's the Roidz Aegis. It's broken. So far, it's a buyback from Oli, and they managed to kill Brexx only. I think Xokn might die. He's got a lot of venomous wards on him. But look, they find a kill. They find a kill on Tim. Big play from the Dire. He's chasing Xokn. He's actually just going to get away. He's going to hobble off. Damn, BVGS really can't get those kills, can they? They do not have the catch. I mean, if Tim's gone, that's it. They can't catch anyone.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yikes. I mean, there's 4 staffs and stuff, I guess, but I don't know.
Oh, and Roidz, he's just gone in. Does he have the Abyssal Blade now? Veteran is spinning. He's trying to escape. You can't escape the Abyssal Blade, Roidz. He is so strong. 14-1-12. Godlike. And Veteran, once again, dies outside the base. It's a shame because he's being punished so hard for even like the tiniest misstep. But that's the Dire's lineout. It is so aggressive. And Roidz, look, he's in again. Out comes the stun. A lot of damage onto Oli. He's being healed though. 4 staff as well. He doesn't have his ult. Drekkon's going to go down. Instantly buybacks. We've got the tombstone up. Xokn is just slapping it. He's like, yeah, whatever, I'll slap it. We've got the heal for the tombstone if need be. Lots of zombies there. Slowing everyone down. They have a lot of slows. They're now chasing. They got to be careful. Roidz definitely wants to go back in. Tim, he misses the skewer. DoKn was going to dodge it anyway. Now Roidz is in. Doing what damage he can. Glimmer Cape keeping them alive. Tim being charged by Brexx. Out comes Jack. Huge damage. Roidz, he's in. Abyssal Blade onto Oli. Nice stun from Drekkon. But there's also the Brexx ult. Nether Strike. Going to get the kill. Jack toss. And Veteran, he doesn't have his ult either. We do have the finger, but no one's even close. But look at Roidz just blinking straight in. Veteran having to spin out to safety. I think this is probably over now for BVGS. 28k gold net worth. I mean, Xokn and DoKn, if they are the lowest ranked players in the lobby, they are so much better than their rank, or they've shown it this game. And Roidz, you know, he's a beast of a player. We always knew that.
Yeah. He has been losing recently, but maybe he's had enough of losing, and he was like, you know what, boys? Bring out the Ricky.
Well, I think seeing what you had in Captain's Draft, there wasn't a lot of choice, but he's done really well on Riki. And I don't see him on Riki very often.
No. I don't think I ever have.
Oh, Brexx. He's charging at 1,079 move speed to the top lane. He doesn't even have spider legs. Imagine how fast he'd be going with spider legs. Yeah, Spirit Breaker's been doing a lot of work. I think they really drafted their team well by committing for a particular lineup. And their lineup was, let's gank people. We don't have big team fight. We don't need it. We're just going to gank you, instantly kill important targets, and we're fine. Radiant have big team fight, but it's a lot harder to pull off, and it was a little bit too late, I think. I can't see too many options for BVGS, but they're hanging on in there. They don't want to, you know, give up just yet. Maybe they should think about smoking. 5-man smoke, get a nice pick off. Get them back into the game. We do have a smoke ready. Noodlz has the smoke. They are kind of grouped around. Drekkon has it too.
At least they've only got one lane to defend rather than, you know, separate ones, I guess. Sometimes it's a bit, I don't know, like, I think it's quite a risk to smoke out because obviously, like, I guess if it goes wrong, then that's it. The game is actually just G, but...
You don't have much choice though when the game is this much in the enemy team's favour. What are you going to get from sitting in your base? The enemy are just going to get more and more and more gold, neutral items, bigger, right? Like Underlord's just picked up Shiva's guard, so now that's reducing the damage of Jug even more. I suppose he doesn't really care when he's ulting. But this Underlord now, 40 armor and a Crimson Guard, a halberd, so he's got evasion. He is so tanky. He's got 75 health regen. Like, what is this hero? Honestly.
Roidz going for another fire. Great.
I guess to get rid of the Glimmer Capes. Which makes sense. Good counter to Glimmer. Oh, you hear him going on Noodlz. He doesn't have his nullifier yet. So Noodlz will Glimmer away. I just love seeing Ross's face just like on the floor of the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so funny. There's the charge by Brexx. Nether Strike as well. We've dropped the ult. Nice from Tim. He gets the 3-man. We've got the Omni Slash. We've got the stun from Drekkon. This is a lot of damage. They instantly kill 2 people. Are they going to be able to kill xokn as well? I think they are. Full committal in the base. Roidz is not nearby. Not nearby enough. xokn has absolutely no mana. Out comes the tree volley. It's doing a lot of damage. In fact, the Dire are going to turn this. They're so strong. Roidz is like, yeah, I'm just going to kill who I want. xokn is so tanky, no one can kill him. Tim, I think you're going to go down. Or maybe not. Where's this Riki? They're still chasing. It's 3 versus 5. But Roidz is strong. Roidz is very low mana though. Yeah, just turn and face him. Jack does find a kill. Tricks the trade is expired. Are they going to kill Roidz? Yes, they are. Drekkon didn't even need to commit his ult, so he has the ult for xokn. They just cannot kill xokn. He is the tankiest hero in existence. Out comes Jack. Picks up a kill on Oli. Tree volley immediately gets another kill. It's a triple kill. But they do finally bring down xokn. Jack, the last living hero. He can't blink because it's being constantly cancelled. No, he's just going to make enough space to blink. They're going to have to go back and defend their tier 4s. So, a bit of an insane fight, but Radiant technically won it. Look, that's a 3k gold swing for them, and 7,000 experience swing.
Tier 4.
So, yeah, rip that tier 4. I rip both tier 4s actually. The Ancient's now exposed. Veteran nearly gets picked off. He's so low. Pops the healing ward. 1 attack and he's probably dead. It's healing him to 400, to 500. He's going to be okay. We have the 3 toss charges, but he doesn't have the mana. Whoa, blinks him. He doesn't have any mana for toss, though. Wow, their Ancient is going down. They got to be careful. Look, the catapult still has 3 catapults. Kill the catapults, Veteran, please. Your Ancient is being smacked. He finally realizes it's been pinged. It's almost half HP. Maybe the Dire can just run in and take the Ancient down. Honestly, there is Glyph up very soon. Ah, there's the Empower. Veteran needs to buy something now. He's finally got money from one team fight. He needs to pick up a key item. If they can do that again, if Tim can get a nice reverse polarity, and they can do it into an Omni Slash, maybe they can still do something.
Straight Abyssal. Literally just bought it. Not saving for buyback.
Well, he had the Vanguard. I think he needs to now. I don't think there's a lot of merit saving for buyback when you're this far behind. You really just need items. Roidz is coming in with the nullifier. He's almost going in completely by himself. Look how far his team are away. There were some pings. Don't know if that was from his team or not, telling him maybe to go back. Yeah, give Wit the Shaco to Underlord. I agree. Give him that.
Rapier.
Divine Rapier, tiny. So Jack's gone for the Rapier. I guess combined with the Echo Saber, he's going to punch for 1200 damage instantly. Does that help the tree throw? Throws around, deals Tiny's attack damage plus a bonus to enemies. So yeah, his tree throw is going to hit very, very hard. Every tree is going to be like 700 damage. And Roidz, he did actually find Drekkon. That is a shame. Oh, there's also a charge mid. We're going on Oli. And yeah, Roidz, he's popped it. Nullifier being used. DoKn steals the kill, of course, as deserved. And there's a gem. They get a gem for that. I think it's just about all over for BVGS now.
Wow.
Yeah. And look, Roidz, he's just blinked straight in. Oh, nice RP. Keeping Jack off him. But Veteran, he's still done. Look at the speed of Brexx. Just charges through everyone about 25,000 million miles an hour. And that's going to be the GG. What a fantastically well-played game from the Hythe squad. And I think they were probably not favoured either. So,
No.
really well played.
Wow, wow, wow. The thing is that because it's captain's draft, they can't ban out, like, let's say like Ricky next game or something, unless it is in the pool next game. But like, you know, there's always like the heroes that they always like to ban afterwards.
Yeah, but it keeps it interesting, I guess. If we do another game now, there'll be a different selection of heroes. Some overlaps, but mostly not. So I think that would be, yeah, I think that makes it fun. I think big shout out to xokn for keeping up in farm with his really, really fed cores the entire game. Good, solid, straightforward Underlord plays. Maybe he can work on his ult a little bit, but just really well played in general. Jack was pretty huge mid. Roidz, he's getting kills on a Ricky. Brexx, he did a lot of work on that Spirit Breaker, and so did DoKn with his amazing bait. It clearly was unintentional, but it just turned out to be the perfect play. So
Yep.
it's a shame Noodlz had such a good early start. He was really doing well in his lane. Oli took the tower mid very, very early as well. So it looked promising for BVGS, and they won that nice team fight in the top lane. But in the end, they just couldn't do anything against the strength of the Hythes. Just big strength heroes running at you, insta-killing you, so many stuns. It was very hard to deal with. They also picked up more support items, more aura items. They had a pike, they had a Shivers, they had a Crimson Guard, they had halberds. Didn't really have that much control on the Radiant.